Have you ever felt bewildered by your skin's fickle nature? Sometimes it may be oily or sometimes it may be dry, or out of nowhere you are under attack from breakouts. Maybe once you bought a product promoted to improve dry skin only to find that your skin became even drier than it was before, leaving you wondering, what on earth is going on here? Why is your skin so unpredictable? Well, it all comes down to those little letters, pH, which stand for potential of hydrogen. It is important to first understand that pH levels play a crucial role in controlling the availability of nutrients. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how those pH levels work when it comes to your skin's health. We'll talk about why it is important to understand how your pH work, how you may be messing up your pH level and in your skin and in your vagina, and we'll take a look at ways to prevent issues that come from unbalanced levels. Hi, I'm Elaine Mertens from Beauty by Code. Welcome to my channel. So, the skin is a complex creature, and just like our hormones, it can easily become unbalanced for so many reasons. In all honesty, it can be a real struggle for most of us to find the right balance for our own unique epidermis. It's complex and it's vast, right? Like an average person has, the skin covers around 2 meters and accounts for around 15% of body weight. So it is your largest organ. Let me give you a quick science lesson, but I just want you to understand a couple of things, but we're not going to get caught up in the finer points. A pH is a scale that measures the ratio of acidity to alkaline within a substance. That's it. Number 1 refers to the most acidic, with 14 being the most alkaline. So to give you an idea, a lemon is a 2 and ammonia weighs around 11.5 in the scale. Then water, this is the wonderful thing, water in its purest form comes bang in the middle at 7. It may come as a surprise to you to learn that the skin is most, healthy and balanced between, I would say, 4.5 to 5.7, which is slightly in the acidic side of the scale. Why? Well, your skin is covered with what is called the acidic mantle, and it is a mixture that we have of, sebum, sweat, and dead skins, and it works to lock in moisture, and it will protect you from all the things that are going on outside, right? Like pollution and bacteria. Now, when this acid mantle is disrupted, your pH levels go out of whack, and this creates the perfect environment for dermatitis, acne, candida infections, all that type of things are going to start thriving. So it's pretty obvious to see why it is important for you to keep your skin barrier healthy. And that comes down to your pH levels, right? You have to keep them as balanced as you can. So how can you tell that your skin is unbalanced? Well, if you suffer with, I will say, dry, flaky, or sensitive skin, it's probably too alkaline. And if it falls far on the acidic side, well, you will start seeing that your skin is more oily, prone to breakouts, and maybe likely, will react to external factors by becoming inflamed or sore. Now, yes, balancing the skin's pH, it's important, but let me tell you, it's not the be-all, end-all to perfect, flawless skin. It is a great place to start. When that acid mantle is kept beautiful, intact. It means that everything is going on as it should and your immune system is running, at optimal levels. Hallelujah, right? Now, our skin pH balance can be thrown off for a whole load of reasons. Seriously, like anything from pollution, UV rays, humidity, even your skincare products that are targeted at helping, those issues can be problematic. I mean, they may be causing those problems. So let's talk a bit more about what could be causing pH imbalance as a result of your skincare routine. It's important to be aware that specific ingredients in your daily products like alcohol, fragrances, essential oils, harsh cleansing agents could be responsible for your skin imbalance. If you are a fan of bar soaps, foaming cleansers and toners, well, these can raise the skin's pH too high and they will strip away that essential acid mantle. If you suspect that your acid mantle is being compromised or stripped away by your cleanser, well, do a test. Next time, see after the shower how you feel. Is it too tight, too dry? Your skin is supposed to feel after the shower supple and, like with some type of flexibility. It's not supposed to feel dry, tight, and clinically clean, if you know what I mean. Because the key is that you need to be aware of what your skin issue is and whether it's a result of being, like too acidic or too alkaline, so you know exactly how, right? And what you need to balance it out. So pay attention to what's going on. Okay, the bad news. I have some bad news for you. The bad news is that you cannot fix your skin's pH with only products. But on the other side, I have good news for you, and it's that your skin's pH will always find a way to balance itself out. You don't need to correct it, you just need to stop using the products on your skin that go, either to the extreme side of the scale, right? Too alkaline or too acidic. Now, just because you cannot fix your skin's pH, let me tell you, there are other things that you can do to prevent an imbalance from happening in the first place. Don't wash yourself with water that is too hot. Not good. Natural lipids in the skin are stripped away, and when done too often, over time, it can seriously impact your skin natural barrier. By the way, I have a video on your skin's barrier, so maybe you need to go and check it out. Please do. What else? Avoid using, soaps and stripping sulfates. Not good. The thing with sulfates is that they are extremely alkaline and are often the culprits behind disrupted pH and disturbed microbiome. Using them, like once in a while, totally okay, but once in a while. And now that we're talking about being in the shower, that brings us onto an important point. Vaginas. Listen, vaginas have their own microbiome and pH level, and by the way, these things are like pretty much, hand in hand. They go hand in hand. A healthy pH down there is between 3.8 and 4.1, so that's in the acidic side. It's about the same as an orange. Did you know that? Think about it. Once private parts are washed in the shower with water that we now know can change our pH, then they are stuffed into underwear for hours on end. Then there is the issue of sweat. Hello, Texas, right? If you work out, if it's too hot outside, then there are things like your diet, your lifestyle, tight clothes, and even your menstrual period can have an impact on your pH. Basically, what I'm telling you is that there is a ton of factors that can influence your vagina's pH. So that's something that you need to Always be mindful, especially if you are experiencing trouble down there. Listen, if your vagina pH is unbalanced, there is a problem with your vaginal microbiome as well. And then, say welcome to yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, and the whole thing, which are pretty common, by the way. Also, this is important, people. If your vaginal pH goes up, there is an increased risk of transmitting sexual infections too. As there is like a break in the protective system that's created by the friendly lactobacilli bacteria, so you have to be aware of that. Now, what can you do to maintain a balanced, healthy pH and a healthy microbiome down there? Well, you should treat the area the same as you should be doing the rest of your skin. Pretty simple, you have to avoid harsh ingredients which will disrupt the lactobacilli, like sulfates, fragrances, perfumes, alcohols, silicones, parabens, dyes, mineral oils. A prebiotic and probiotic can help support the increase of the good bacteria in the microbiome. You can try boric acid if you really want to, balance things out. Boric acid, it has been shown to help those of you who are suffering with recurrent yeast infections. A great boric acid product to try is the Killer by Love Wellness. It's powerful, one single ingredient. It's a suppository, and that will create a healthy environment for good bacteria to thrive. And then I promise you, we're going to have a beautiful, fresh, and perfectly working vagina.
Right up. All this money, money, money coming to me. No handouts, I really had to do it for me. Watch me work.
Now, don't put anything in your vagina without asking your doctor, or at least without knowing for sure what's going on down there. On the subject of acids, but moving away from your vagina, head over to beautybycode.com and take the quiz. You will find out what type of acid is best suited for your own unique skin type. Listen, I appreciate you. Leave a comment below, subscribe, give me a like, and let me know who you are, right? I want to know who's watching my videos. I appreciate you very much, and I talk to you soon. Bye for now.